Today, I want to talk about leadership, about motivation, about empowerment. Who has inspired you?
Well, a lot of people actually. I joined coaching 2015 actually, 4 years ago. And that moment, it marked like a step forward in my life. I have the blessing to have Banda Martin as my coach inside the Tom Ferry ecosystem. And Banda taught me so much about mindset. I didn't know what that was. Morning routine. What? I am entrepreneur. Like, what morning routine are you talking about? But when I learned how important is having a set morning routine for your life, it's like, the light came through. So inside the Tom Ferry ecosystem, I have met such amount of amazing people that I can talk to you for hours. But yeah, a lot of people in my coaching program has totally inspired me and have helped me to be the person I am today.
And you said something really interesting that is something that I want to touch on today, and it's your morning routine. It's one of the first things that I copy from you. I say, okay, how can I make my day better? How can I be intentional about my day? And you always say, be selfish with your morning routine so you can be selfless the rest of the day. How do you do that? What's your morning routine?
Well, that quote I actually stole it from Byron Lastine, another great guy I met through Tom Ferry ecosystem. And part of our 5 a.m. club, Byron said, he's a moderator, and he said, be selfish with your morning routine so you can be selfless the rest of your day. So basically my morning routine starts at 5 a.m. every single day, Monday through Friday. I wake up at 4:59, I take my call, it's 5 minutes call. On that call, we always get some motivation. On Tuesday, we do Tactical Tuesday, so it's more tactical on marketing and on the business itself.
So specific to your field?
Not necessary, because we talk about everything.
Okay.
But usually the days that we talk about marketing, most likely will be about real estate. So then after that, I read for 30 minutes, or I listen to a podcast or audiobook, whatever the case may be. And then at 6, I train Monday through Friday.
Okay.
3 days I go to the gym, 2 days I do yoga. The teachers comes to my house. I will say, that time for myself when I'm being selfish is like the best reward I can give to myself, because by the end of the day, when I get out there and do my very best to help my team, my clients, my vendors, I am 100% present, because I have already taken the time to take care of myself.
What do you do on weekends?
On weekends, usually I don't wake up at 5, but it's also very hard for me to wake up, I will say, like at 10. I'm not like that. So usually I wake up like around 7, and then some days I go to the gym on Saturday, or some of the day then I have to work, then I do open houses, or I have appointments. So the weekends plays differently.
I want to read something to you, and then I want to see what's coming up for you, what feelings are coming up for you, right? So when you can learn to take actions despite how you feel about them, that is what is going to change your life. It doesn't matter how you feel about the action, it only matters that you take it. Once you take it, that will shift your mood. But if you sit around waiting until you feel like doing something, then you'll be sitting in that chair waiting until the day you die.
And it is so true, and I can tell you so many stories in my life where I can prove that is absolutely right. But the first that comes to my mind is when I did my first door knocking. My coach told me that one of the strategies to sell a house was to go door knocking when we were doing an open house, so we can invite the neighbors. And I was like, seriously? I went to school, I have a master's degree, and this lady is telling me to go door knocking? And I said, well, I have to do it.
Here we go.
Because here we go. And I remember that day, I was super stressful, and then I said, okay, here we go. First door, with my big smile on my face, and I said, good afternoon. And the lady was so welcoming that I was like, why was I scared about again?
Yeah.
And like we knocked, I remember I was with my assistant, she was helping me with the flyers, and we knocked more than 150 houses.
Wow.
The open house was next day, and it was raining like there was no tomorrow. So the open house was set from 12 to 3. No one came to the open house because it was raining like cats and dogs. 2:45, we were wrapping up, and someone get to the house with my flyer on their hands.
Oh, wow.
And I got so excited. I said, oh my God, somebody got my flyer. And I was able to sell the house to that client.
Wow.
So, that is the best thing that can ever happen to a realtor, that they can help both clients. And that client is still my client. I have sold him like 5 houses. I manage his properties. And every scene, like if you go to the bottom of every scene, how every scene started was because I went door knocking.
Knocking that door.
So, when you want to do something, sometimes you might be scared, because I have been in that situation thousands of times. But a very good friend of mine told me once, if your dreams doesn't scare you, they are not big enough.
Yeah.
And it's true, they are not big enough, because when you really want something, you will do whatever it takes to make it happen.
I agree. That's such a powerful statement. I want to look at it from a different perspective though. What happens when you don't want to do something? What happens when the alarm goes off at 5 and you're like,